Hola and welcome to another episode of Villarreal FM21 Beta Save. I think it's going to be the last during the Beta Save before full release, as that should be dropping tomorrow. So that sounds exciting. We'll see what changes with the career when that drops. It's been a while since since you've seen me. We've played quite a few games. So you last saw the Vigo game, which we won 4-2. Very nice. Since then, we finished off the Europa League group with a win, so 6 wins out of 6 for that. Top the group, no problem, lovely stuff. We've gone on a bit of a winning streak. The only time we dropped any points at all was against Real San Sebastian. It was a pretty even game. I'd say we edged it, and the XG story tells you that, the shots on target tell you that, but as you'll see, our strikers really haven't been firing. Our goals have been coming from out wide. Berenechea, Chukwueze, people popping up from midfield with goals. Danny Parejo's been taking penalties. Gagliardini's put in a few. So that's the main issue right now is our strikers. So we'll try and address that as quick as we can. We revenged what happened against Elche with a 6-0 thrashing. Chukwueze with 2, Parejo with a penalty, Pena and Estupiñán with goals as well. So 2 goals from right back after Gaspar went off and Pena came on for him. We had 5-0 win in the Spanish Cup, which is a thing. They're just doing it later, I found out. So previous me was not informed enough. A 1-0 win against Alaves, which was deserved, and then a 2-0 win against Granada as well. I've been using this formation. I've been gone to a 4-2-3-1. It's been working pretty well. As you can see, the wide players have really enjoyed it, not necessarily our strikers. Our wing-backs as well have been performing so much better with this formation and being wing-backs instead of full-backs. And I'm a fullback guy. I'm not used to playing with wingbacks, so this is a real, epiphany for me, shall we say. But wingbacks are very important in modern football, so, I guess I kind of need to get with the times. As you can see, it is the 13th of Jan. We haven't bought any players, but we have been trying with our limited funds to secure some end-of-contract players. Some are still out due to lots of interest from elsewhere, but we've secured 4 very, very important players. I think the most important of which is Sergio Gomez from Dortmund. Spanish player, 20 years old, 2.5-star rated ability, plays down the middle. I think he's basically Danny Parejo's replacement when in a season or two he's getting a bit on. So, born in 2000, which makes me a little bit sad. But you know what? I'm willing to look past it. Got 4-star potential ability, and I think he'll realise it with us. So that was a good one. We've also got in Nicolas de la Cruz from Riviere, the 23-year-old Uruguayan winger, plays on the left. 3.5-star current ability in the inverted winger role, which is pretty damn good. Very quick, not very strong. Only 5'6", so he's a small, pacey winger. Basically, just adding strength and depth to that position, and you'll see the another one of our acquisitions is a 17-year-old Argentinian who also plays on the left wing. Only 2.5-star current ability, but he comes in at a 5-star potential, and at 17, being 2.5 stars is pretty good. He can also play through the middle. Looking at his stats, that might be where he ends up. It depends if his strength improves. He's got 18 determination already, and I'm not sure that'll change very much, but that's still pretty damn good. So he'll come into the team in a few years. And we've also picked up Bruno from Real Madrid, 17-year-old centre attacking midfielder. We've signed a lot of players in these kind of positions, but most of them are for the future, not for right now. But he's got bags of potential ability as well, 4-star potential. Matches our philosophies, so that's nice and handy to bring in. More first team kind of transfers. We're looking at Oriol Mangala from Stuttgart. He has had so much interest. He's had offers from Southampton, Braga, Werner, Augsburg, Wolfsburg are sniffing around as well. So we might not get him, but if we do, I'll be pretty happy about it. 22-year-old Belgian, already an international for them. 3 caps, 1 goal. Centre midfield, also plays a holding midfielder role, which will be probably where he ends up if he joins us. Plenty of strength, decent tackling, good passing, good work rate, everything that we look for in that kind of position. And more importantly, João Mario from Sporting. He is a must get target. I'll feel like we've actively improved our first 11 if he comes in. Only rated as a 3-star current ability, 3.5-star potential. I think he'll come in at a 3.5, judging from his stats. And he's a Portuguese international with 45 caps, and he's hitting his prime. 27 years old, probably going to be 28 by the time he joins us. In fact, he will be. Yeah, his birthday's in a month. So, he's going to be very, very important for us if we sign him, and I just hope he picks us. But he's had offers from Napoli and Sevilla, and Milan are around. So, I don't know. I really hope he chooses us, but there's not a lot we can do about it if he decides not to. We missed out on Kangaglu, and I'm really upset about it. I thought we were going to be just straight in there, but he had a lot of interest as well. Won't show me here. He's joining Monaco, but he had offers from Man United. He had offers from Madrid. I don't think he was ever going to come to little old Villarreal when the big boys came in for him. I really hope we end up with Alex Benea as well. Yet again, that kind of position, but he's got a big old 4-star potential ability as well. Won't show me there. Who else are we waiting on? Jose Fontan. He would be great. He'd be really good. We're looking for a left back anyway. And 3-star current ability at 20 years old and Spanish. 16 passing, 20 determination. These are some impressive stats. I'm pretty sure he goes to a 5-star, 4.5-star potential ability. And I think he'll be definitely up there in a few years. We missed out on Eric Garcia. Not very surprising. He's probably the hottest free transfer going this year, apart from Donnarumma. But, he's going to Dortmund. What can we do? We have decided to transfer list Alberto Moreno. We've got 3 left backs, and I've decided that's too many. I didn't want to sell Jaime Costa because he's getting on a bit, and I've just made him sign a new contract. And I'd rather keep him around for his experience, and he's the same ability, and he's been having a good season, whereas Alberto Moreno's shown us nothing, really. And we've also got Esputan, and he came to me upset, saying he wanted more game time. And to be fair, he's played the best out of the 3. So Alberto Moreno's been transfer listed. We're trying to get £10 million for him. I'm having trouble doing that. So I've just offered out for 8. But these are big clubs that are coming in for him, so they should have that capital to put up for him. So here's hoping we manage to get a decent little sale out of Alberto Moreno. Anyway, transfer business aside, today's game is against Athletic Bilbao, away, which we're notoriously rubbish at. So let's see how we fare against them. Just to give you a quick look in the league as well up here, we are 5th, 31 points. Everyone's played 15 games apart from Huesenda and who else? Getafe. So clubs that don't really matter to us. So this is a really good, benchmark of where we are. We're 1 point off Champions League spot behind Valencia. Only 3 points behind Barcelona. But we're so far behind Atletico Madrid. They're winning the league this year. No one's catching them. I'd be very surprised. But we do have competition. Sociedad and Bilbao are hot on our heels. So we can't really let up. A draw here wouldn't be the end of the world because it's against like a direct competitor. But I would be. We've got to try and win. That's the plan. We are going with this team today. We're playing Sergio Asensio in net, back four of Gaspar, Albiol, Torres, and Esputan. Midfield three of Coquelin, Parejo, and Gagliardini. And a front three of Berenechea, Chukwueze, and Paco Alfalsa. Arsenal are after Paco. So this could be the last time we see him. Because if they come in with a big offer for him, he's gone. Easy, fine. If they give me 20 million, I'd probably take it right now. I think he's worth about that. 21 million. So maybe we can get even more for him. I know Gerard Moreno's not been playing well. He's been playing quite poorly. But with that kind of money, we could buy a new striker and, probably bring in some out-of-contract players or, improve the squad in other ways with that kind of money. So here's hoping he has a good game and he's off to sunny old England. We're going to start off the game cautiously. We're playing a custom tiki-taka, quite defensive. I want to make sure we don't concede and concede early. So we're finally getting some partnership links, which is nice. We have rotated the squad rather a lot, so I'm not surprised we haven't formed any yet. But I'm hoping Torres and Albiol have played together so much. I'm surprised there's not one there yet. But we'll wait and see. So let's get into the game. I'm not too worried about the lack of tactical familiarity because it's been a formation for us for ages. They should have learned it by now. Assistant manager, what are you doing? Train them. Looking at Bilbao's side, Inaki Williams is always the danger man. Raul Garcia is having a great season. I keep seeing him popping up with hat-tricks here, there, and everywhere. And Acap is a great player. Ingo Martinez as well. So this is not going to be an easy game. It really isn't. We'll pump some fists, get everyone really motivated, and start the game. Like I said, not winning wouldn't be the end of the world. Losing would be pretty problematic. So we're going to go out with the idea of being quite defensive, maybe catch them on the break, create some opportunities from set pieces, that kind of thing. But we don't want to give them too much to work with, straight from the off. They have gone with a 4-2-3-1 formation, quite attacking, quite offensive. They've favoured this formation all season long, so I'm not surprised to see it. I thought that was my Yuri then, but no, not their Yuri has picked up an injury. It's not been subbed out yet. And Atletico Bilbao have a highlight. Kappa's out on the right hand side, puts the ball across, makes it all the way over to Gaspar, who clears it out, but straight back into Bilbao hands. And Inaki Williams has been played in, and he puts it wide. I think he was too far to the side to really, manage a proper effort on target. But the only highlight we've seen so far. I mean, the XG story says we're edging it. We've had 3 shots to their 1. They haven't had anything on target yet. But this is good. This is a good first half. They've only managed 1 shot in the whole of the first half so far. So we're frustrating them, which is exactly what we wanted. So now we make a decision. Do we go a little bit more offensively? Offer something else of our own? I think the answer is yes. So we'll just say we deserve to win this match. Start second half. We'll bump it up to balanced and see if we can manage something in this formation before we start radically changing things. Bilbao have a highlight off the bat. Looks like Raul Garcia's picked up an injury as well, so hopefully they'll take him off sooner than later. Just passing it between them, put through under Kappa and Asenjo with an excellent stop. Just what was needed at that time. Does lead to a corner, however, which is put in, and Albiol climbs above everyone else and clears it. Not too far, though, unfortunately. And that's the end of the highlight. Gets to the 55-minute mark. Nothing's really changed for us since going positive. So, to me, that says we are going to go tactically different and start playing our custom vertical tiki-taka, which you like. So, let's see how this works out. To be fair, I've not really tried this in a big away game with our wing-backs and how well we've been playing recently. So maybe this is the right thing to do. Let me just get everyone on the right instructions. Paco's up. We can make him an advance forward. He's decent at advance forward. That's fine. Torres on the left. Yep. Okay. Now, we won't go attacking. We'll go positive, and we'll see what happens now. Cue Bilbao with a goal. We'll, Parejo with a corner. I thought he got his head to that. Pau Torres has picked it up, puts it across for Paco, and it's headed over. But at least we're getting highlights now. That's handy. Berenice has not had a great game, but neither's Paco, but they've not really been involved so far. Okay, 70th minute, and Bilbao have a highlight. Coquelin heads it out to Dani Garcia. Passing it around the midfield into Inaki Williams, puts the ball across, and Ibani Gomez scores. 20 minutes to go. And that's not what we want to see at all. So we'll skip that and go attacking. We'll demand more again, because we need more than this. There's always a possibility with Inaki Williams around that he's going to produce something like that, because he's just so good. And he never leaves Bilbao. They always want too much money for him, and he never goes anywhere. They don't deserve him, quite frankly. I guess we'll make some substitutions as well. I mean, why not? So, I don't know. Looks like Gaspar's had a bad game, so we'll bring on Pena for him. Who else is not doing too well? Gagliardini's been okay, but he's getting tired, so Vincenzo Yabora can come on for him. We'll have Coquelin go supporting, so he's not so defensive. Berenice has really not had a good game at all, but we'll try that out before taking him off. We need to create something and something soon. Just don't want this match to get away from us. We've made another shot, but not worthy of a highlight. Bilbao have a corner. It's cleared back out to him. He puts the ball across, and that's 2-0. Why are we so bad away from home? So bad. I don't know. Go very attacking and berate the players, because this has been very poor. We'll take Berenice off because he's been rubbish. Bring on Yorifino. Well, yeah, this is not what we wanted to see. Let's just finish off the last few minutes. We ain't going to fashion anything now, I think. Game's been and gone. Well, we do have a throw-in. Ruben Pena puts it into Chukwueze. Pena crosses the ball across for Pino. And it's blocked and cleared away. I don't even think Bilbao have been that good. I don't know. Williams with a clear shot on target. Asenjo does well to put it over the bar. Increases his performance by 0.2. I don't know. Poor. Very poor. I don't know how to improve it. I really don't. We go attacking, we get beat. We go defensive, nothing happens. There's no point going there for a point. No point going there for a point. We'll thrash our arms. No, we won't. We'll point fingers. Point a finger. You were rubbish. Very rubbish. It doesn't get any easier, because the next game that we're going to show is Valencia away. So It is the derby, our local rivals, and it's one of the most important games of the season because they are in the spot that we want to be in. So not only would it put us above them, but it would take them out. So yeah, that's the most important game so far. Let's see how it gets on. So after sweeping aside, I'll back up that team. We 5-1, nice and easy. A lot has changed in our transfer policy. So we had Yao Mario, Oriol Mangala, and Jose Fontan all. Well, Jose Fontan signed a new contract with Vigo. Oriol Mangala is going to someone big. Oh, goodness. Who is he going to? Southampton. And Yao Mario is going to Napoli. So, yeah. Kind of missed out on all of our big targets, I guess. We did get Bruno in the end, the 17-year-old from Real Madrid. We also got Paolo Gozzi from Zebra. Good old Juventus there. 2.5-star current ability centre-back, 19 years old. Potential 4.5-star ability. Very nice. We are in for David Kusenda, who's the left-back, and Sergio Cathera for right-back as well. He's the one I really want. I've offered him a decent contract as well, because he's only 20, but, bumped that up, hoping he'll accept it. That does mean we have a bit more money than predicted to play around with, because that's all of the out-of-contract players that I'm not only interested in, but even able to consider getting. We're not going to get Donnarumma. It's not going to happen. So there's no point counting players like that. So it does mean we have got about 6 million in the pot. That also doesn't include the potential transfer of Alberto, who we have accepted an offer for. We've accepted it says 5.2 million. It's more like 7 million pounds for Moreno from Olympique Lyonnais. Yeah, 7.25. I have re-offered him out. I'm hoping we're getting closer to that 10 million pound mark. If this is the offer that we accept, and that's that, and I'm fine with that. Get 4 million up front and then a bit more as time goes on. But yeah, so that's that done. Valencia, now big game. We have no option but to win this. So this will be the team that's facing them today. Okay, so we're having Sergio Asenjo in net, back four of Gaspar, Albiol, Torres, and Costa on the left. Due to Espetan having a cold, so we sent him home. We've got our midfield three of Coquelin, Gagliardini, and Parejo, and the front three of Bernachea, Chukwueze, and Paco Alcalça. We're going gung-ho. Very attacking. If we're 2-0 or 3-0 down by half time, we'll know I've made a terrible mistake. But that's not yet. So we'll get into the game and hope that this new idea of attacking away from home works out. I've not tried this 4-2-3-1 formation away from home yet. So who knows? It might be the key. This I cannot stress how big this game is in terms of local derby, in terms of Champions League, in terms of them dropping points, us gaining points. It's an absolute monster. We've got Danny Parejo playing against his old club, as well as Coquelin, who they had to get rid of to save money to stop the club going under. So it's the biggest game. It really is. We've got a tasty looking highlight here. Mario Gaspar's down on the right, puts the ball across for Bernachea, and 1-0, 10 minutes in, and the attacking formation seems to be working a treat. Lovely passage of play there. Lots of players getting touches on the ball. Mario Gaspar putting it right across goal on a plate for Barrenechea, who just has to tap it in. And that is the best kind of start we could have asked for. I mean, yeah, okay, Valencia have had more shots than us, but that's fine. They didn't create something that good. Not as good as we did. I think positive might be actually a bad idea. We'll go to balanced. Balanced seems better for now. So we'll go balanced. But a great start. Puts us up to 5th in the table. Equal on points with whoever's above us. Maybe it was Bilbao. Maybe it was Sociedad. Valencia now have the ball. Charging through midfield with Mangala. Puts it out to Soler. He's looking to cross it. Does just that and straight into the arms of Sergio Asenjo, who's going to roll it out or kick it out. Kicks it long and gives possession straight back to Valencia. Guedes on the left-hand side. Oh, God, it's bouncing around everywhere and somehow ends up in the hands of Asenjo. That was a bit close. Didn't like that one bit. It is Real Sociedad that are above us now, but we're equal on points. And we've played them twice already, I think. We're on the break now. Chukwueze kicks it from far out, and it was a tough chance. Goes wide. Not really surprised about that. See, if you look at Valencia's formation as well, they've gone with 2 strikers, but the rest of it's quite defensive. 2 holding midfielders, and they're playing their wide players quite far back. That's an injury to Jaime Costa. We will replace him. Oh, no. No. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is bring on Ruben Peña instead. Is it? Oh, no, it's not. Oh. Alberto Moreno comes on for maybe his final performance. Yeah, I don't like playing Pedraza as a wing-back. He's not good enough defensively for me. He's great at going forward, but we need, especially today, we need that defensive player. So, Alberto Moreno comes on for what could be his final game for the club. Let's hope he does us proud. I mean, I am kicking him out, trying to cash in on him, but, you know, let's put that aside for now and enjoy the fact that we're 1-0 up at half-time. So, we are going to pump our outstretched arms. I'm pleased with how things are going. Everyone looks inspired and motivated. I guess I've got some impressive gravitas in that dressing room. Not much happening so far until this highlight, which is a Valencia free kick, which sails over pretty harmlessly in the end. We're edging them on possession, which I'm really enjoying. See, this is the thing. I was too worried about going away and attacking. Clearly, that's the right thing to do because we've got better players. Chukwueze's been released by Parejo down the right-hand side. Comes back across to Barrenechea and it's cleared out to Soler. And Valencia could have a counter on here. He puts the ball into the centre. And that's exactly what's happened. Vallejo with the goal. That was a great pass from Soler. Completely took out our defenders. And it's 1-1. And now I am a little sad. Great ball across and a great finish. Asenjo in no man's land, really. Not ideal. Okay, so what we're going to do is go attacking. Because that's what works, right? Apparently. Jose Guy is looking very tired for them. I don't know if I've actually got I do have a scout report for him. Just making sure. Okay, so a throw-in for us. Alberto Moreno to Coquelin. Puts it Parejo, Chukwueze. Back to Barrenechea. Hits the post. Back out for a corner. If Parejo or Coquelin score, it will be so good. I mean, Parejo scored in real life in this game. And yeah, that was pretty beautiful. Oh, Paco Alcalzo with a glorious chance there and doesn't take it. I think it's time for some highlight. Okay, there's some substitutions after this highlight. Mainly because we've got it. Barrenechea going down the left. That number 6 tries to find Chukwueze and doesn't. Gives away possession. Valencia push the ball forward, but we retain it. Coquelin now gives it to Gagliardini. Chukwueze's in and has to score, and he does. And that's 2-1 on the night. Goes to the away fans that aren't there in real life. But, man, they are going crazy right now. Incredible goal. And now we make our substitutions and go a lot more defensive. With 15 minutes to go, we are going to defend this lead as much as we can. I'm going to bring off Paco because he's done absolutely nothing apart from miss a glorious opportunity this game. What else is there to be done? We're going to change the formation. We're going to bring Coquelin more defensive centrally, please. Thank you. And Parejo back. There's no need to be so attacking now. So, in that sense, he can go to a deep line playmaker, but he prefers. And Mario Gaspar's looking tired, but he's got one of the best average ratings, so we'll leave him on for now. I guess we'll take off Gagliardini for Vicente Iborra. Oh, this is something that we didn't cover. Santiago Cáceres has come back off loan from his Argentinian club. They had the option to buy him for 11 million quid and didn't take it. I'm kind of glad. He's a pretty good player. He's only 23, so if he hits that 4-star potential, then we're laughing, really. But we're going to keep him around, definitely for now. He's a good enough player to be in and around the squad. So that's Vicente Iborra on. I don't really want to change too much now. No, I think that's that. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that. I don't mind that Gaspar's on a yellow. That's fine. Chukwueze is looking very tired now, actually, so he's probably going to have to come off. We do have a highlight, though. Vicente gives it away. Perez is in. It's the crossbar. Whoo! That could have been bad. Right, okay, game. I get it. You want me to take Gaspar off. Fine. Ruben Pena comes on for Gaspar, and we'll bring on Yeremy Pino for Chukwueze. I've been so impressed with him. He's going to be so good. I mean, maybe I'm just like, because I'm such a big fan of his, I'm just thinking he's better than he actually is, but he's doing good. He's doing real good. I'm happy about it. Valencia have the ball with Ferran Perez. He's on the right-hand side. Tries to put it across, but Barrenechea with the block and retains possession. Iborra puts a ball over the top for Gerrard. He's got to score. One-on-one with the keeper. And he puts it wide. Agonising. Our strikers really haven't been performing. And he's got to score that. I mean, I'd say I forgive him if we win, but that's not good enough. We do come away with a win. And it was as nervy as I thought it would be. Barrenechea and Chukwueze, our wide players, doing the business for us in the derby and dragging us up the table themselves, showing us how it's done. And honestly, if some big offers come in for Paco or Gerrard, they can go. They've not been good enough at all. But that's for another day. Let's have a look at the table now. So we are 5th. Same amount of points as Real Sociedad. But I think we're well in the mix. If you can see it's already started to split up. Atletico Madrid, out and out winners at the moment. You've also got Real Madrid and Barcelona just behind them. And then you've got this clump of 4 clubs. You've got Sociedad, us, Bilbao and Valencia all fighting for this 4th and 5th spot. So we've got the advantage for now. That was a big game, and we showed up, thankfully. Our attacking formation worked out in the end. Looking ahead, I'll be playing a few games off again. So I'll play Eibar, Zaragoza and Cadiz offline, and then we'll come back for Barcelona and Sevilla. No, but we'll do Barcelona and then our first Europa League knockout round. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll do that. That way I can give you a transfer summary of how it all ended up and see who we got or not got, or see if we ended up getting any more money for Alberto Moreno anyway. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, brings me a smile. Hasta luego. Bye for now.